And welcome to the third week of B.LEAGUE action. It's Ibaraki Robots up against Utsunomiya Brex, and we welcome you to the Adastria Mito Arena. We've got an interesting matchup here because we have the Ibaraki Robots recently promoted from B2 to B1, and now they can actually really test their mettle against one of the top teams in B1, Utsunomiya Brex. Utsunomiya Brex actually finished number one in the standings right before the playoffs last year with a 49-11 win-loss card. The second place team was the Chiba Jets, the eventual champions, who had a 43-14 record. So you could see Utsunomiya actually had 6 more wins as compared to the second place Chiba Jets. But unfortunately for the Brex fans, their squad has not gotten off to a very strong start here this season. They're starting at 1-3 after the first 4 games. For Ibaraki, yet to find their very first victory. Well, they're hoping it happens here today. They're going to be hard-pressed, though, because Utsunomiya Brex, as we mentioned, one of the top teams in the league, wanting to be able to right that sinking ship so far. You can take a look at the team standings there. Utsunomiya in 9th place. And in 11th spot, you can see Ibaraki. That is in their division. Leading their division is Akita right now with a 3-1 card, together with Shibuya also with 3 wins and 1 loss. As we take a look at the Ibaraki Robots lineup, unfortunately for them, one of their major additions here this season in Takanobu Nishikawa is out today for personal reasons. He played in the first weekend, he was out last weekend, and again, here for the third weekend, is out once again. So they're going to be relying on their old reliables, Chahil Tapscott, we have Mark Trasolini, and Eric Jacobson. They're 3 imports, and their Asian import, unfortunately for them. Javi Gomez de Liano will still not be able to suit up for them here today. He's finishing his health and safety protocol quarantine, and he should be ready to go for Ibaraki Robots next week. But for Utsunomiya Brex, can't really say that they're a team in transition, but they did lose a lot of their key players. Last year's 2 imports, and Jeff Gibbs and LJ Peak, are gone, and they brought in Chase Feeler and also Isaac Fotu. And one of the main additions also for them is going to be their Asian import, Brandon Jawato from Indonesia. He takes the place of Ryan Rossiter. That was very surprising to me, as Ryan Rossiter moved on as he left Utsunomiya. Ryan Rossiter, one of the top naturalized players that Japan has. And a while ago there you saw the squad of Utsunomiya Brex. And now we have the hometown Ibaraki Robots about to be introduced. And there you have the starting 5 for the Ibaraki Robots. Starting off with Asahi Tajima, Mark Trasolini, Eric Jacobson, Atsunobu Hirao, and Keita Tsurumaki. There's their head, Richard Glessman. Actually, a little change in their starting lineup. last weekend for our coverage, they started Daichi Taniguchi, and they actually had Mark Trasolini coming off the bench. But here today, they're going to start Mark Trasolini. They want to be able to start out even stronger, so they're sending in 2 of their imports as compared to last week when they just had 1. Now we're going to have a little ceremony right before we begin tip-off.
富永さんは水戸第三高等学校出身で2004年の全国音楽コンクール全国大会の部で1位に輝き、また春の甲子園選抜高校野球大会でも君が代を独唱されました。それでは富永春さんによる国歌独唱です。
That was the national anthem. Right before we begin proceedings here, there are your 3 officials taking care of business here this Saturday afternoon. Our 3 officials, Referee Kato, Referee Udatsu, and Referee Ishida. Starting 5 here for Utsunomiya Brex. They're starting out with their national team member, Makoto Hiejima. They have Yosuke Endo. Seiji Ikaruga is also in the starting lineup, together with Josh Scott and Isaac Fotu. Isaac Fotu, one of their 2 new international imports. And there you have the starting 5. Isaac Fotu is from New Zealand. As we go to the starters once again, Ibaraki Robots with Tajima, Trasolini, Jacobson, Hirao, and Tsurumaki. Utsunomiya Brex starting out with Hiejima, Endo, Ikaruga, Scott, and Fotu. Once again, we'd like to welcome everybody back as we take a look at the head-to-head matchup. It is going to be Jacobson up against Josh Scott. Both these players seeing heavy minutes for their respective squads as expected. They're going to be jumping it up here this Saturday afternoon. Once again, welcome to B-League action. Anthony Suntai with the call as we have Ibaraki Robots hosting Utsunomiya Brex. On paper, Utsunomiya Brex is heavily favored here up against the recently promoted B2 squad. The fans here inside Adastria Mito Arena want a victory for their home squad. Can they get it? Right now they are 0-4. Tip is underway and the visiting squad has first possession. Ikaruga got the first tip. They're going to swing it around. Scott will hand it off. Of course, trying to look for Makoto Hiejima, who is number 6, who is their main gunner. Shot from the side, not going to work. Got to go to Jacobson. He'll pick up his dribble. Ibaraki almost always goes to their team captain. That's Hirao. He has actually led them all throughout their B2 season. One of the main reasons why they're here in B1 is his solid play. Yajima expecting to create for himself and does. Puts up a jumper, will miss. Off and running. Trasolini will get it back. Trasolini likes to get into early offense, but that time he pulled out. Jacobson now on the outside. Shot clock is at 6. They've got to make their move. Hirao for 3. That's a long one and he hits. The team captain starts scoring off here with a 3-point basket. That's a good sign if he can heat up early. Endo will go inside to Scott. Familiar look that they've shown last year. Scott with the left hand rattles that through. First points here for Utsunomiya, and first 2 points also for Scott. Looper not gonna work. Scott picks it up. Now to Endo. Fotu, a new addition here out of New Zealand. He's a power player inside, and he's gonna pick up the first personal foul here on Trasolini. Immediately 2 minutes gone here in quarter number 1. Trasolini's got to make sure that he stays out of foul trouble. He and Jacobson are critical to the success here of Ibaraki. Going to Scott once again. This is the matchup we're looking for against Jacobson. And he scores. It's now a 1-point lead for Utsunomiya Brex. Back-to-back hits here for Josh Scott. Jacobson on the outside. He's got that range, but more oftentimes would rather operate inside. Now to their captain. They almost left him open there. Here's Trasolini. Long 2 will come up short. Scott with a second rebound. And he falls for the second time as well. Scott will definitely hand this one off. Finds Iajima. Iajima is expected to carry the scoring load a little bit more here with the absence of Ryan Rossiter, who has left the team. Inside, Jacobson will be denied by Endo. But they're going to say it as a foul. So 2 free throws coming up here for the big man, Eric Jacobson from the United States. Endo with a smile there, can't believe it. Asking Jacobson, did I really foul you? Obviously, Jacob's going to say yes. Eric Jacobson, the center here for Ibaraki Robots, standing 6'10", 27 years old. We missed on that first. Second underway. Makes the adjustment. You gotten word that Brandon Jawato is available here for this match for Utsunomiya Brex. So this is going to be his first playing minutes if he's fielded in. But he's available. He has not been available in the previous weekends. Some kinks being worked out here by our officials. Good look there at Coach Richard Glessman. Richard Glessman is a former assistant coach in Division 1 of the NCAA. He was a coach there from 2006 to 2017. So you can see 11 years in top flight basketball in the United States. He moved to Ehime as their head coach in 2017 to 2020. And then last year, guided Ibaraki Robots from B2 to now B1. Now the kinks have been worked out and they say it's time to play. Had a little bit of problems with the scoreboard. Ibaraki now up. 5-4. Easy play inside. Fotu getting away. That was a breakdown in defense there for the hosts. On the outside, Jacobson shows a three, gives it up. Fotu comes out. That's a poor pass. It's a 3-on-2 break. They going outside. Endo for three. No. Opting to go for a three instead of getting it inside. Fotu was there. So was Josh Scott. Work it inside. That's where Trasolini is most effective. Jacobson for three. Bang! Inside, outside basketball working here for Ibaraki Robots. We've got another stoppage here. Not the timeout. Initially, it looked like it was going to be a timeout. Look at that setup. They work the ball inside to Trasolini. The double comes, and they leave Jacobson wide open. He's got that shot, but most of the time he likes to work inside the paint. Still having some problems with the scoreboard there. Initially, in the earlier stages, you could see that they had the scores coming up for the wrong team. Well, each team has their respective scorers anyhow, just to double check. And now it is 7-6, Ibaraki. They straighten things out. We hope that is for the rest of the game. Jumper on the side's gonna work. First basket there for Hiyajima. 31-year-old, standing 6'3", who plays for the Japanese national squad. He is one of their top scorers. That is great composure. 2 free throws coming up here for the team captain, Atsunobu Hirao. Foul's going to be called there on Hiyajima. That's going to be his first. Second team foul on Utsunomiya Brex. And it will be replaced. Checking in for the first time for the visiting squad is Shuhei Kitagawa. Kitagawa played in all 4 games, but has just been averaging 8 minutes. His contributions have been 3 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist. Questions being posted us on social media. If Brandon Jawato is playing, well, he's listed. He's finally listed. He has not been listed previously. If you want to engage with us, just send me a message on Twitter at Anthony Suntay. I'll be glad to answer your questions as we follow the B-League. Here's Foto once again. Foto quick spin, gets away for 2. He's got 4 points. Getting away from Trasolini. Trasolini, I think, a little bit wary of picking up his second personal this early in the ball game. 5 minutes remaining in quarter number 1. They look inside. Jacobson. That's an easy 2. When he gets in that deep, that low, count it. Kitagawa finds Foto inside. Foto now with 3 baskets for a total of 6 points. A traveling is going to be called here on the captain. And he knew it. He quickly apologizes to his teammates. That was a lapse. Real mental lapse there from the captain. Utsunomiya Brex now up by 1. as we have the entry of Chase Fielder coming in to replace Jeff Gibbs, who was their mainstay import last year. Coming for the first time also is Jehail Tapscott. Tapscott is a scoring leader in B2. So far, he's been averaging 10.5 points, 8.5 rebounds here in B1. Let's see what he can contribute here today. Foul's going to be called there on that attack once again from Hiyajima, asking for 2 free throws to be given. Jacobson calling the rest of his squad over. Well, there's a foul right before what some are claiming to be an offensive foul because he was warding off. Talking about Hiyajima. He was fouled on the way up. Free throws here for Makoto. Makoto makes the first. Hiyajima standing 6'3". And he's a gunner. Likes to operate from the outside. He's got range. But can slash to the basket as well. Hiyajima easily makes both. Now it's a 3-point lead for Utsunomiya Brex at 14-11. A little bit of pressure being shown here. That's one of the few close-ups we've had so far of Feeler. Feeler hasn't really scored much. He's been on the floor for about 22 minutes on average in the 4 games that they have played so far. Another 3, not going to work there for Hirao. Feeler on the outside. Looks for his main man, Hiyajima. Feeler to the corner. 3 on the way. He's going to be short there. That was a good look from Kitagawa. Karuga knows they've got time. Inside the paint. To the corner. Feeler for 3. That looks short all the way. That was a frustration foul there. Coming from Chase. That's what coaches will espouse. Is when you come up with a bum play, in that case, a missed shot because you can see that it was really short. Don't come on up immediately and create a foul, as we have Watanabe checking in for the first time. Hironoki. Watanabe checking in. 3-point lead here enjoyed by Utsunomiya Brex. Takahashi is also checking in for the first time. That's Yuji Takahashi for Ibaraki. And the pass a little bit too high. It's going to be a turnover there. Jehail Tapscott with his first turnover. Look at the turnover numbers. Already 3 for Ibaraki. So far, none yet recorded for Utsunomiya Brex. Gila's gonna have another chance here at the offensive end. Nice look. Feeler will bring it closer. Shaking, baking, falling away and hitting that one. It's now a 5-point lead enjoyed by Brex at 16-11. Ibaraki's got to be very careful. They can't let this game get away from them early. Long 3-pointer. Long rebound as well. Fielded by Ibaraki. It's actually 3 minutes remaining here in the first period. That's a good attack, but active hands on the defense. Quickly going inside, and that's a basket and 1 opportunity here for Josh Scott. Nice look inside coming from Watanabe. That's an exceptional pass. The defense wasn't expecting it. Scott carving out some space. And he's on the free throw line now for an extra basket. Jacobson wondering how the foul was going to be called on him, but nonetheless it stays and sticks. Josh Scott now. Will come up short that free throw. Scott though with 6 points. Same output as Isaac Fotu. Now 7-point lead here enjoyed by Utsunomiya. And they continue to pad this lead on. They want to silence the crowd here as early as they possibly can. Tap Scott's gonna miss. That's in his arsenal. He's got that range. He's bodying inside. Jumper, not going to work there for Kosuke Takeuchi, the longtime member of the national team of Japan. He's a 6'9" bruiser. Doesn't look like it, but packs a lot of wallop inside. Up and under move, not going to work here for Ibaraki. And the boys in white coming back down on offense already with a 7-point lead. Watanabe orchestrating here. Gives it up. Feeler. Takeuchi. Back to Feeler. Shot clock is at 2. Extra pass is going to find Scott. And he just beats the shot clock there. Scott now with 8 points. Brex slowly but surely increasing that lead of theirs. It is now at 9. Ibaraki has been stuck at 11 for quite a while. They're going to need a badly needed shot there. It's not going to drop. Tanabe says, let's wait for the rest of the troops. Our half-court offense has been going quite well. Takeuchi for 3. That was halfway down. Rims out. Ibaraki needs a basket here. That foul will be called on Watanabe. Just stopping the action. Gives his thumbs up there to Takeuchi, saying that was a good shot. It was a good shot. He was open. Trasolini's going to check back in. Well, they need some offense. They actually only had one import on the floor, talking about Ibaraki. Well, they are yet to have Javi Gomez de Liano. By next weekend, the Filipino youngster should be able to suit up for them. .41 seconds remaining here in Canto number 1. A stab from the back. And a duty foul going to be called there. That's going to be a foul on Asahi Tajima. Tajima is the starting 5 point guard here for Ibaraki. Tajima, a new addition here to Ibaraki Robots. Let's see if they try to go for a 2-for-1 here. Utsunomiya Brex already up by 9. They're going to milk the shot clock down. Feeler showing ball and then cups out. Goes inside to Fotu. Fotu's going to be fouled. That's going to be the first on Tap Scott. So they're going to be given a brand new 14 seconds to work with, which means it's going to be a difference of 1 second from the game clock and the shot clock. But check that, Ibaraki already in the penalty, which means 2 free throws here for Isaac Fotu. Ibaraki's going to have the full 15 seconds for their final attempt here in the first period. Fotu's going to miss the first. Fotu's a powerful individual inside. Well, these guys from New Zealand are tough. These guys are built in the mold of Steven Adams, who does play in the NBA. Tajima Gonna wind this one down. They want to go up for the last shot. There's the last shot. Not gonna work. Photo with the rebound. And Utsunomiya Brex with a powerful start here. After the first 10 minutes of play, they lead by 10. They're up 21-11. Welcome back to the Adastria Mito Arena. The home floor of the Ibaraki Robots. They didn't get off to the start that their fans were hoping for. But for the Brex followers, that's exactly what they wanted. A strong start here to show the newly promoted team that they are one of the top ones here in B1. They were actually ranked number 1 last year heading into the playoffs. And now they lead by 10 at the beginning of the second period. Tajima breaks that defense down. Here's Tapscott. Tapscott forces the issue, will miss. Feeler will lose it. Tapscott with a steal and back that in. That's gonna cut the lead down to 8. Back inside to Fotu. They swing it. Feeler left open for 3. A little bit too strong, but there is Fotu once again battling inside. It's going to be the first foul on You'u. You'u played very sparingly in the first 4 games. Actually, it was only fielded in 2, averaging 8 minutes. But he's in there for defense. 6'5" banger. Just making sure that all the slick portions are taken care of. Safety first. You can see a lot of sullen faces early here for the fans of Ibaraki, and why not? Their team was down by 10 and it wasn't looking good in that first quarter. Nice steal there by Tapscott to get his team and their squad within 8. Feeler goes inside to Fotu. Fotu looking for some space. The left-handed shot's gonna work. Fotu now with 9 points to go with 2 rebounds. Rasolini Will he try to attack? No. On the outside. Rasulin is going to get it back. He has range from 3. He'll find his team captain Hirao. Hirao! Floater inside. Won't drop. Rasulin almost had it. Here comes Watanabe. Back down to Photo. Up to Watanabe. They go inside to their big man once again. Now it's going to be called. It might be on tap, Scott. Nevertheless, it's going to be a team foul here. Well, they say the foul is going to be called on You, as he came a little bit too close there. He stays in the ball game. There's Kusuki Takeuchi. The beanpole, standing 6'9" here for Utsunomiya Brex. He's giving them real quality minutes. Nice jumper there. It's a basket from Kitagawa. The lead is now at 12. 25-13. Good defense there, put up by Takeuchi. Well, he's a veteran of so many international competitions. Surprising Scott there. The 36-year-old can still move his feet. Not to mention the fact that he is 6'9", so he's got a lot of length. Almost 2 minutes gone here in the second period. There's a nice look at Kosuke Takeuchi. He's played 4 games. He's been averaging 13 minutes with norms of 5 points and 2 rebounds. But you don't see in the stat sheet all the shots that he's able to really deflect and alter. Quick handoff. I've not yet seen the return once again of Makoto Hiyajima. Their main star. Photo hits once again. He's in double digits. He's got 11. Utsunomiya just padding it on here. They're now up by 14. On the outside, Tapscott's going to come up short. And they push it forward. The veteran sidesteps. Makes that look so easy. Only had Tajima to beat. And obviously standing 6'9" up against Tajima's 5'8". That is like taking candy from a baby. Timeout will be called here by Ibaraki as they find themselves down by 16. Watch it here once again. Long rebound. Taken here by Utsunomiya. And they hand it off. Takeuchi delivers on the break. Right before that break, you saw Kusuke Takeuchi showing everyone he's still got young legs running the break. Traveling is once again going to be called here off the little pressure being shown by Ibaraki. Tajima's going to turn that one over. He can't believe it. They can't even get it past the half-court line. That's why Hirao has been reinserted, so has He couldn't believe it. Actually, that didn't look like a traveling violation, but nonetheless, it's another turnover here. Utsunomiya will miss. Hirao trying to beat everybody back down to their side of the court. He will be fouled here by Ikaruga. First personal foul on Seiji. Hirao still got a lot of speed despite the fact that he's 32 years old. Hirohide Araya is going to check in. He was on their roster last year. Hasn't played too much. He's only played in 3 out of the 4 games. Averaging 2 minutes. Let's see how much time he's given here. Tajima from the outside. No. It's going to stay on this end though. Rasolini giving his team another opportunity. Southeast Asian fans waiting for the entry of Brandon Jawato. Let's see if Coach fields him in here. This team has been handled by Ryuzo Anzai. Actually, he's been a Brex player since 2007. So he's got what they call that Brex mentality. Foul's going to be called there on Araya. Basket's going to drop there for Keita Tsurumaki. He started out here today for the home team. Missing that second free to the tap. It's going to go to Hirao. Najima, they're going to reset this one. They've got a brand new 14 to work with, which is actually just down to 7. Jacobson, power move inside. Yes. Very quickly, Jacobson sent back in there by Coach Richard, and it's worked for his squad. This time it's Utsunomiya Brex suing for time. Their lead has been cut down to 13. Welcome back to the action here at the Adastria Mito Arena. Fans now a little bit more excited because they can see that their team cutting into this lead. Slowly but surely, Josh Scott has been reinserted here for Brex. Open 3. It doesn't drop. It looked like it was going to be there, but there is Josh Scott for the putback. Watanabe thought he got his 3, but Josh Scott put that through. He's got 10 points. So Scott and Futu in double digits. Tajima gets inside the paint. His floater will come up short. Watanabe with the rebound. And they're off and running. Futu was asking for it. They don't find him. Najima there with the double. Shot clock is down to 4. Here's Scott. Scott! What a soft touch there in that layup. And Josh Scott now with 12 points. Running the floor well. Jacobson with a layup. You can see the frustration there on Coach Anzai. Jacobson now also in double digits with 10 points. The imports really doing their job here, but still a 15-point lead enjoyed by Brex. Floater inside, a little bit too strong there from Watanabe.
I got it!
Scott, not in the putback there. Jacobson running once again, running hard. Doesn't get the pass this time. Floater will not work. It's 3-on-2 the other way. That's a nice setup. Fotu, easy basket. He's got 13 points to lead all scorers. Coach Anzai's got to be really pleased. Whenever there's a miss, they automatically try to come up with a counter. Here it is once again. Watch it. No look pass. Assist going to Ikaruga. Fotu picks up another 2 points. Good afternoon and welcome back to B.LEAGUE action here as we have Utsunomiya Brex visiting Ibaraki Robots. So far, the #1 team in the eliminations last year with a 49-11 record. We've got a comfortable lead here against the recently promoted B2 squad of Ibaraki. Tajima from the side will come up short. He's going to stay here. So, almost in the lap of Jahal's Scott. Tajima has had his openings and now he'll be replaced. Coming in is Kohei Furuzawa. Jacobson with a handoff. Quick three, not gonna work. Nice rebound there by Araya. He's contributed. He's actually played more than the 2 minutes that he has seen in the last 2 weekends. Feeler will miss. You can see Feeler's just trying to feel his way in here in the B-League. He expects to really score big. Only averaging 4 points and 5 rebounds, but he's been seeing 22 minutes. I think he might see heavy minutes here today. But Coach Anzai getting away inside his Scott. Finally with another basket, he's got 4 points to go with 3 rebounds. Nice cross-court pass. Araya left open, he'll miss. Jacobson tracks that one down. And here's Scott. He's gonna lose it though. Quick hands there from Ikaruga. Ikaruga all the way through. He hesitated a little bit, which made Jacobson stop in his tracks, and then he continued his speed and laid it in. 17-point lead now. 37-20 is our tally. Going the other way. You can see Jacobson stuck out his behind a little bit further than natural. Don't look now, but here comes Utsunomiya. That's him on your screen there. 41-year-old veteran. Has been averaging 3 minutes of playing time in the 4 games so far here this season. He's the first player from Japan to have played in the NBA. And he's still playing here in the local league. Tabuse almost got to that one. But they need him there in the court because he's a mentor to a lot of these young point guards. And you can still hit it when they try to spot him up. But Josh Scott will attack. Off the glass, a little bit too strong. Under 2.5 remaining in this one. Tap Scott. Nice entry pass. Jacobson will be fouled. It's going to be the first personal foul on Josh Scott. Look at that entry pass. Nothing Scott could do. Give up the personal. Jacobson now on the line for 2 shots. Jacobson, no problem with the first. Gonna need these free throws. They're down big here in half number 1. Yosuke Endo is gonna re-enter. We have not yet seen the return of Makoto Hiyajima. And just when I said that, here he is. Nice steal there off Feeler. Ibaraki Robot fans very happy with what they're seeing. Their team trying to plug away. Back in is Keita. Kuromaki. Watch his steal here. Tsurumaki. Coming from behind, and Feeler couldn't believe it. Tap Scott. 3 on the way, not going to work. That was really a brick. They posted up a quick shot. They had a lot of time on their shot clock. Tabuse to Hiyajima. Scott back to Makoto. Makoto is well rested. It's going to be blocked there. Good defense being shown here by Keita. Came up with a steal. There had a block. Watch it again. That was well timed. Ball's going to stay here with the boys in white. Bounce pass finds Endo. That's where you can see the contribution of Yuta Tabuse. Minute 40 remaining. Jacobson on the outside. Now to get inside, that's going to stay here. Almost losing it there was Kohei. Kohei Fuzawa. Utsunomiya Brex. Already in the penalty here. Ibaraki with one more foul to give. Nice getaway inside. Perfect cut there. And Kohei scores his first 2 points. Better yet, brings the lead down to 16. Takeuchi has re-entered. He has been very effective here. I like the fact that he's not forcing anything. To move things around. Josh Scott with the looper, yes! Scott now will bring it down. Under a minute to be played here in the first half. Now with Kohei. Tap Scott's gonna get it back. Puts up a 3 and hits. That's in his arsenal. I'm surprised he doesn't shoot a little bit more. He is a scoring leader in B2. Cuts the lead down to 15. This is the closest that they have been. Yajima looking for some space, steps back. Can't get that 3 to drop. 10 seconds remaining here before the halftime break. Kohei wanted to take the shot, loses it. They've got numbers. Tabuse for 2. That's huge. That would have brought it down to a more manageable level. There's a turnover, and Yute Tabuse scores on the other end. And at the halftime break, it's 43-26. Utsunomiya Brex in complete control of this one. Halftime here at the Adastria Mito Arena finds Utsunomiya Brex up 43-26 as we take a look at some of the highlights of the first 2 quarters of play. From the outside, Hirao hits. That was actually the first basket of the game, and unfortunately for Ibaraki, the only bright spot they've had so far. They led 3-0, and then it was downhill from there. Looking inside, perfect pass there from Hiyajima. Finds Fotu. Fotu and Josh Scott would finish the half in double digits. Jacobson powers his way inside against Fotu. Jacobson has done quite well. He's in double digits as well for Ibaraki. Look at the passing. Feeler falling away. That's his only basket. And with the outstretched arms there of Tap Scott. They try to go inside. There's a double. I'm quite surprised why they were doubling him, but that leads to an extra pass and a Josh Scott slam. Josh Scott is actually the only remnant of the imports for Utsunomiya Brex. They got rid of Jeff Gibbs, LJ Peak, and Ryan Rossiter. Takeuchi gets away there. The 36-year-old showing everybody he's still got a few more years before he calls it a day. Steal on the break there from Ikaruga. He'll take it in all the way. Ikaruga's done quite well here with a few baskets and also a few assists. Takeuchi has done a pretty good job there against Jacobson, but hitting that 3 is Tap Scott. I feel he needs to shoot a little bit more. Yo's gonna lose it. Here comes Endo on the break, and Yuta Tabuse is gonna score. The veteran, together with Takeuchi, showing the way here and showing the youngsters just how to do it. As we take a look at the numbers, definitely shooting much better. Utsunomiya Brex, as you can see there from 2-point distance, 66% as compared to 42. They've missed all their threes, but it doesn't matter because they're still up big. Free throws, not really a problem. As we take a look at the 10 and 2, those are the turnovers. So already 10 turnovers for Ibaraki. And taking advantage is Utsunomiya Brex. 12-32. Those numbers are the points in the paint. And that just shows you how much and how big Utsunomiya Brex are compared to Ibaraki Robots. 9 and 8. Those are the bench points. So not really too much of a difference there as well. We're going to have the leading scorers for both these squads. Ibaraki Robots will be led there with Jacobson with 11, Tap Scott with 7, and Hirao with 5, Josh Scott with 14 for Brex, backed up there by the 13 of Fotu, and 4 points for Makoto Hiyajima. Makoto Hiyajima actually didn't really play that much. Only played 10 minutes in the first half. He played about 7 minutes in the first period, and then he had the last 3 minutes of quarter number 2. Jacobson will need to do a whole lot more. He's been on the floor for 16 and a half minutes. He's been their lone bright spot. Let's see if Ibaraki can come up with a better performance here in the next 2 quarters. They need to, or else those fans in yellow, fans sitting behind the Brex bench, will get the last laugh here this afternoon. There you can hear Coach Richard Glessman in the background. And here we go. Second half, just about ready to start. The gentlemen in white, Utsunomiya Brex, the visiting squad, looking to pick up win number 2. They are 1 and 3, surprisingly, to start out the season. Again, if you're just joining us, this Utsunomiya Brex squad was #1 heading into the playoffs last year. As you take a look at Coach Ryuzo Anzai, they had a 49-11 card. Second place Chiba Jets were at 43-14. So 6 more wins here for Utsunomiya. But here today, they enter their 5th match with a 1-3 card. If you can make it 2-3, and maybe with another win tomorrow, they can get to 500. Ibaraki with Tajima, calling the shots. As expected, early 3 there. That's gonna work. Keita, Tsurumaki. He had 2 great defensive gems to end the second period, and now comes up with a 3. That's gonna cut the lead down to 14. Endo, Scott. Open 3 there for Fotu. Tajima, serving, finds Jacobson. They'll hand it off. Here's Hirao. Will get denied. Not in front of Josh Scott. Quickly they go inside. Fotu. That's just too easy. The moment he gets position inside, it'll be hard to move him out of there. Fotu now with 15 points to lead all scorers. There's a steal. And he's just going to have an easy lay-in. Now with 17 markers is Isaac Fotu. He's not just an energy guy, but he's one of those players that can really do it all. He does have an outside shot, though he hardly goes to it. And look inside. A foul's going to be called there. Nothing Ikaruga could do. Jacobson standing much, much taller. Trasolini has also been reinserted here in the lineup. That was the imports that they started out with. It was a pretty decent showing they had. Now instead of Jacobson. Extra pass. Trasolini for 3. No. Jacobson inside will get the offensive rebound. Duty foul called on Fotu. Fotu saying it wasn't on the shot, so that means just a baseline inbound. That's going to be the second team foul on Brex. Keita gets it inbounds. Here's Hirao. Nice look inside. Jacobson will be fouled by Josh Scott. Quick entry pass, quick move here by Jacobson. That's why he's on the line. That's exactly what Ibaraki's got to do. Decide on where to go to and make a quick move to the basket. Brief powwow there by the boys in white. Jacobson makes the first. Jacobson with 12 points to go along with 4 rebounds and 2 assists so far here. But they're still down by 17. Now just down by 16. Yejima. Nice find, but Fotu a little bit uncomfortable on the outside. 3 doesn't drop there for Ikaruga. What's Ibaraki do? Why not go inside? That's exactly what they did. Jacobson once again. Head and shoulder fake. He gets 2 inside. Jacobson, when he gets down low, it's going to be very difficult to stop. Let's see if they try to keep going to that particular play. Tajima sticking to Ikaruga. Now to Endo. Scott on the outside. That was a pretty good pass. Just a little bit too strong. Ikaruga forcing the issue. Finds Hiyajima. The floater won't drop. Easy 2 there for Fotu. Fotu just continues to battle. He's a real energy guy. Fotu now leading all scorers here. That's not going to work. The foul is going to be called. 2 free throws coming up here for Keita Tsurumaki. Brex already in the penalty here as Hiejima picks up another personal. That's going to be number 2 on him. The first 2 quarters actually went through like a breeze, but it might be a little bit slower here for the third. Almost 7 minutes still on the clock there, as you can see, and Brex already in the penalty. Second's gonna drop. It's gonna cut the lead down to 14. Dajima all over Ikaruga. And now go inside to Fotu. They swing it. Endo hits. Nice basket there for Yosuke Endo. They reply once again. Hale Stapscott has been reinserted. He's going to rim out there for Jacobson. Hand it off to Scott. Now they go inside. Fotu, quick move. Kicks it back out. And they're able to save it to Scott. Shot clock is at 8. Ikaruga. Ikaruga with the floater. A little bit too strong. Look at Fotu there with the rebound. He's going to lose it though. What a battle there by Isaac Fotu together with Eric Jacobson. He really got up there for that one and stretched out. Possession arrow is going to show who. It says it's going to stay right here with the visiting squad. .5:58 to be played here in quarter number 3. A little bit of concern on the look of Coach Richard. That's Richard Glessman. Second year handling Ibaraki. He was able to bring Ibaraki from B2 now to B1. And now trying to show the B1 squads that they do belong here in the top tier of Japanese basketball. Everything's good to go. Baseline inbound here to be done by Ikaruga. Out to Hiejima now. Hiejima only with 4 points, but he's trying to set up his teammates. There's Scott. Scott inside. 2 free throws coming up here off that foul from Jacobson. Scott telling Jacobson, what you did to me on one end, I can do to you as well. These 2 guys are just powerful and they try to carve out space inside. That's going to be the 3rd personal foul on Jacobson. And that's going to mean trouble for Ibaraki. It looks like Coach Richard is going to leave him in there, at least for the time being. Scott's going to make that second. And the lead is now at 19, at 54 to 35. And the lead is ballooned further. 3 on the way. It's not going to work. Picked up there by Endo to Ikaruga. Scott sealing early. Remember, Jacobson's got 3 personal fouls. Takes that quick turn. Who's the foul going to be? Take your pick. Jacobson or Tap Scott? Looks like they're going to give it to Tap Scott. And there's the guilty party. He did come down to double. That's going to be another team foul here on Ibaraki. Utsunomiya, as we mentioned, has been in the penalty for already 2 minutes. But Ibaraki has not taken advantage. Scott on the line for 2 more free throws. There's a lot of Utsunomiya Brex fans here at the Dastria Mito Arena. And all of them are in their trademark yellows. Second one's going to rattle. Out, and it's still though. An even 20-point advantage enjoyed here now. And they try to work it inside. Irao looking for that. Goes to Tapscott. Tapscott almost lost it. Eventually did. The outlet pass though was telegraphed. 3 on the way. Not going to work. Nice rebound there by Fotu. Miyajima is going to control the tempo here. Halfway gone here in the third. And Brex still in complete control. Bounce pass. Finds Scott. Nothing Jacobson could do there. He's hampered with 3 fouls. Jacobson asking for it inside. Eventually gets it. Forces the issue and gets 2 points inside. That's what they need to do. Take advantage when he's inside. And he's got position down low. Uchima once again slowing things down. At this point, they don't mind trading baskets. Endo on the outside. Fotu's gonna take a 3. Bang! Utsunomiya Brex really showing Ibaraki. This is what happens when you play in B1. Tapscott not gonna be able to score there. Tapscott is a scoring champion, 3-time scoring champion in Division 2. Inside, Fotu's gonna hit. And the lead is now a mountain. It's 62-37. A timeout will be called here by Ibaraki. (62-37) is our tally. 3:37 still to be played here in quarter number 3. Ibaraki needs some points, and they need some points badly. Nothing there from the outside. Chase Fielder has been fielded in. It would be good to get him a lot of playing time, especially here in the third and the fourth. Get him really introduced to Japanese basketball. He has yet to find his way. Nice basket inside it from Trasolini. That's going to get the crowd on their feet a little bit. 3:05 still to be played here. A lot of time remaining. But Ibaraki's got to make their move, and make their move now. Trasolini on the line for an extra free throw. That was actually Trasolini's first basket. He does have 4 rebounds and 1 assist. He's the lone import there on the floor right now. That's the combination that Coach Richard Glessman has gone with even last weekend when we covered them. Easy basket inside, no! Boy, 2 misses there from Feeler. As we mentioned, he has really not gotten into the groove here. He has not yet settled in. It's going the other way. That looked like a foul on Chase Feeler. You can see he's just so uneasy. We're going to need him to come up big. Maybe not today, but in the games ahead. Standing 6'8", 29 years old. Remember, Utsunomiya Brex is looking for a title here. So they need 3 quality imports. Feeler says, I'll bring it down myself. Let's see what he can do. Foul's going to be called there. That's a poor one on Keita Tsurumaki. It's going to give them 3 team fouls as he gets replaced. Coming in is You'u. A little bit more minutes here for Tenyoku You'u. He's only played 2 games. This is only his 3rd game. Only averaging 18 minutes and 1 point, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Watanabe has checked in. Feeler will give it up. Makoto Hiyajima will be fouled. Foul's going to be called there on Nakamura. Trying to swipe at that ball. That was clear. And so now Ibaraki with 4 team fouls. 2-2-2 remaining here in the 3rd period. Still a 22-point lead actually for Utsunomiya Brex. Those cheers in the background are the Brex fans. You can see them there in the background in yellow. Looking to get Feeler involved. That's a great pass. Fotu scores off an assist. Fotu now with 22 points. Isaac Fotu out of New Zealand, leading all scorers. And the lead is back up to 24. Forcing his way, Trasolini, no. He'll get it back though. Open 3. Still can't get it. Fotu comes in, gets the rebound, and here come the visitors. Nice look inside. Again, trying to get Feeler involved. Feeler will score. Feeler now with 4 points. They go with 6 boards and 1 assist. Can't find Trasolini. He's being defended and fronted there by Feeler. Trying to sneak in. A traveling is going to be called there. Tenyoku You'u is actually 6'5". But he's a veteran, 33 years old. Maybe his better days are behind him. Watanabe calling out to play. Finds Feeler again. Let's see what Feeler can do. They want to really get him involved, and involved heavily. He goes to Scott. They double. Feeler for 3. They come up short. In the ball game once again is Kosuke Takeuchi, and he gets that foul. Rather, he gets fouled as he tried to get that offensive rebound. He knows how to position. And now both teams in the penalty for the final 48.7 seconds. Kusuki on the line for 2 shots. Makes the first. Takuchi now with 3 points to go with 1 assist. The veteran international campaigner for Japan. And the fans of Brex very pleased. They did make the trip here. Their squad up big, up by 28 at 68-40. Ten seconds now on the shot clock of the robots. 3's on the way. Yes! Finally they get something to drop from the outside. Again, Nakamura can he come up with more baskets here before the period ends? We need to cut this down to a more manageable deficit. Feeler left open. Replies there with a 3 of his own. Now he's showing everybody, that is what I can do. I'm well-rounded. Back to 18 is the lead. Inside. Yo's not going to be able to beat that game clock. And 3 quarters are done here at the Adastria Mito Arena. And a huge lead erected here by Utsunomiya. Brex, they're up 71-43. Fourth and final period is upon us. Watanabe going to be starting out in the backcourt here for Utsunomiya Brex. We might not see too much of Makoto Hiejima. Why not? They're not going to need him. Not at this stage. They're up 28. Should be a good chance here for Ibaraki robots to make a run. Now that they have Trasolini inside together with Jacobson. That's their most potent import lineup. Jacobson though in foul trouble with 3. 3-point is going to be hosted and missed there by Nakamura. And this early in the fourth, you can see Watanabe trying to use most of their shot clock. Kitagawa, they're going to say is tripped. Kohei is going to pick up that foul. Kohei Fukuzawa. Backup point guard here for the robots. That's him there on your screens. The robots will really need to be able to cut down on this lead. Josh Scott left open there. And now the lead is at 30. 73-43. They have had no ties in this ball game. Ibaraki did lead 3-0 off an early three from their team captain, Utsunomiya. But then from there on, Utsunomiya took control and have been at the driver's seat all throughout here. Scott shaking, faking, and missing. Trying to get that ball inside to Jacobson. Not able to handle it. Here's Watanabe once again. Healer's got the advantage here. Nice cut. Takeuchi with a layup. How do you block someone who's 6'9"? Back up to 30's the lead. Here's Jacobson attacking the defense of Takeuchi. Watch it here. Burst of speed there. Trasolini will now head to the line. That's why he's in there to defend the imports, and now he's going to be replaced. A little bit surprising, but maybe they want to get some of their youngsters involved, and that's a nice time to get that guy some playing time. Hirohide Araya, standing 6'3", 22 years old. He's only played in 3 of the 4 games, and he's averaging 2 minutes. So now he's seen the most playing time here this season. Essentially a one-ball game here for the boys in white. Unless a huge catastrophe hits here inside Adastria Mito Arena. Brex with a huge lead, and also the more experienced team. Three-pointer away, not gonna work. And they say it's gonna stay here with the boys in white. Healer being very active. I think more than anything, he wants to prove to Coach Ryuzo Anzai that he deserves to be here. Josh Scott has been with Utsunomiya for quite a while. There's a nice basket from the wing. Basket going to be credited there to Kitagawa. The lead is now at 31. Nice look there at the youngster Araya. Still learning the ropes. 2 minutes gone. Here in the 4th and final period. Three-pointer is going to drop there. Nice basket there from Kohei. They're still down by 28. And time not on their side. We are in the 4th period. Nice basket there. Coming from Kitagawa. Back-to-back hits for Kitagawa. Back to a 30-point lead. Jacobson begging for it inside. He's not going to get it. Kohei can't find him. So he comes out and gets it himself. Forces the issue. And they're going to call an offensive foul here. That was frustration more than anything else. Came up there with the high elbow. That's going to be his 4th. One more, he's done. Might be a good time, if you ask me, to get in Chahale Tapscott in. Tapscott has yet to find his groove as well here in B1. He's a 3-time scoring champion in B2. So you get him more involved here. You get him settled in for the next game. because you can see, obviously, Eric Jacobson is settled in. Jacobson with 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Rasolini will try to look for him. So you know what Jacobson can give you. You want to be able to see what Tapscott can give you here at the better level of basketball. Coach is going to pick up a personal. 3 fouls now going to be called there on Isaac Fotu. Coming in is Kohei Nakamura. They find Trasolini. Jacobs still in there with Trasolini. The pass telegraphed. And Endo in no hurry here. Give it to the youngster. Ryan now posting up. Almost lost it. And he'll be called for steps. It was actually half a dribble that he had when he was actually getting that pass. Almost 4 minutes gone here in our final period. Kohei. They want to be able to get this lead down to a more manageable deficit, so at least the losing margin won't be that embarrassing in tomorrow's papers. Kohei with a floater, in and out. And it's going to go to Brex. And they will allow the veterans to take it up. They send in Yuta Tabuse. Yuta Tabuse is in for mop-up duty. So the clean crew are in town. Basket's not going to work, and a foul might be called on Jacobson there on that pull. And that's going to be Jacobson's 5th and final foul. There was extending the arm, makes contact with the face of Fotu. So he will officially foul out now. And you bring in Tapscott. You want to be able to make sure that Tapscott feels his way properly around B1 level. There's Tapscott. Let's see what Chehales can do. He's been averaging 10 points, which is not bad. But for a scoring leader, you expect a whole lot more. In and out. That jumper there from Araya. And look for some space. Kohei on the outside. There's Chehales. He should take that. It's going to come up short. For a scoring leader, he's not looking for his shot. Here comes Araya. Gets the layup. And Coach Anza is happy about that one. Their 22-year-old is now on the board. They want to get him as much confidence as they possibly can. As we get to a technical timeout here, 4:49 remaining here at the Adastria Mito Arena. Essentially, the final 5 minutes here this afternoon. Welcome back to our coverage of the B-League. Anthony Suntay here with the call. Glad you're joining us. Once again, if you have any questions about the B-League, any inquiries, send me a message on Twitter at Anthony Suntay. Trying to look inside. Trasolini gets it stripped there by Yuta Tabuse. Endo. They're racing down, looking for Araya. Araya didn't pull the trigger. Araya open. Gives it up. Endo for three. No. They want Araya to score. They're trying to set him up. He's gun shy. Three's not going to get there. Trasolini with the offensive rebound. Putback's not going to drop, but extra tip there from Chahil. Works. Tapscott now going to work. He's got 9 points to go with 6 rebounds and 2 assists. Just using clock here. Araya from the free throw line. A little bit too strong. It's a miss they don't mind. They want the youngster to really get involved. Are they going to give in? And then one, yes they will. Takuchi saying, I fouled him much earlier. Actually, they called the second bump. And that's why with the second bump, that should be an end one situation. Coming in for the first time is Brandon Jawato. That's him on your screens there from Indonesia. The Asian import for the squad here of Utsunomiya Brex. Essentially taking the place of Ryan Rossiter. So talk about big shoes to fill. Naturalized import of Japan, Ryan Rossiter, who almost averaged a triple-double last season, who left Brex, has now been replaced by that young man, Brandon Jawato. Rebound there from Keeler. Let's see if they try to get Brandon involved. Jawato. There's Jawato showing us his moves. Nice look inside, moving without the basketball is Takeuchi. He does that so well. He does that very well with the national team, and same thing here with Utsunomiya. 3 minutes and change remaining. The foul is going to be called on Jawato. I was getting a lot of questions on Twitter if Jawato is going to get to play today. Well, we mentioned at the top of the coverage that he is in the lineup, which means he's available. He wasn't in the lineup the previous 2 weekends. And so being in the lineup, he was now fielded. He's actually only had a few practices with Utsunomiya Brex. And the Brex culture is so tight. So what they want to do, well, the culture here that Coach Anzai wants to develop, it's a really tough system that they've got. And so he wants to make sure that all the new additions are well ingrained and integrated first. Isaac Fotu, together with Chase Feeler, have been in town for 2 months. And they have been practicing with Brex. So you can see Fotu really in the groove of things. Jawato. They pick up a foul there. No, they're going to give it to Takeuchi. But Brandon Jawato has actually just had a few practices. So he should see a little bit more playing time. He was looking for his first rebound there, but the foul is going to be called on Takeuchi. So Tapscott on the line for 2. It's going to cut the lead down. 1 ball game here for Utsunomiya Brex as they are going to improve to 2 wins, 3 losses. Each team, remember, here in the B-League will play 60 games. So we still have a whole lot of basketball to be played before we get to the playoffs. Takeuchi on the outside. And thought he wanted to showcase his shooting skills. Looking for Jawato. Jawato. Nice handoff there. That's going to be waved off though. But you've got to applaud the young man. He saw Takeuchi was free. Rewarded the big man for the cut. Just didn't realize the shot clock was winding down. He'll learn. 2 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in this one. Snap Scott. Power him. I try to look for my shot. Jumper from the outside. Not going to work. 3-point distance has not been kind to Ibaraki here this afternoon. Calling out to play once again is Ikaruga. Now with Jawato. Jawato tries to turn the corner. Will give it up. Ikaruga. Shot clock down to 3. Watanabe. Back rims that one. Tapscott will bring it down and hand it off. Here's Tapscott. Now to Yo. Tapscott for 3. Yes! That's what he needs to do. Look for his shot. 1:23 to go here. The lead is still 24 for Utsunomiya Brex. Utsunomiya already in the penalty. Ibaraki with one more foul to give, but at this point it doesn't matter. What I think matters for Utsunomiya is if they can get Jawato to score. There they find him. Puts up a long 3. A little bit off to the right. It's the play they called for Brandon. Tapscott inside. Tapscott now can add to his stat. He's got 15 points. But I think more than the actual score he's going to finish with, it's really just him getting involved. Same with that gentleman there, Chase Feeler. Chase Feeler has not yet really been able to show exactly what he's made of. He does have 8 rebounds, 7 points, but he's got 4 assists. Time for 3 more possessions. Feeler is going to knock down that free throw. Lead is back up to 23. One stood at a high of 31. Feeler's going to get the second to drop once again. Where did they go? There was a slight nudge. I don't think it was enough really from Takeuchi. But seemingly hurt is Daichi Taniguchi. That could be one of the main reasons why he didn't start today. He started last weekend, both games. Today, coming off the bench. He's a 31-year-old. He doesn't look healthy. 29.6 seconds remaining here. Checking in is Yuji Takahashi. He's only played in 2 games. So far, this is going to be his 3rd, but he's been averaging 18 minutes. As I mentioned, he doesn't look like he's well. That's their veteran, Daichi Taniguchi. Standing 6'7". They needed his length today. Didn't seem like he could go and go at 100%. Missed there on Nakamura's first free throw. Brex is going to bring this down and probably just take the turnover. Unless they want to set up Brandon Jawato for a shot. We'll see. Difference of about 4 seconds from the game clock and the shot clock. Jawato's there at the baseline. Comes up. Extra pass, Takeuchi. Basket and 1 opportunity here. for Kosuke. Apologizes there to Brandon, saying, I couldn't give you the pass, I was inside. Complete the three-point play. And then Ibaraki should just dribble this one out. Not gonna drop there for Takeuchi. Scott take one final shot here. He'll give it up. Consolation basket here for Ibaraki. And they're not even gonna bring it past the half court. There was an inadvertent whistle. Nonetheless, this game is over. That's your final score, 88-66. As Utsunomiya Brex picks up their second victory here this season. Coach Anzai and his wards flexed their muscles in the first two periods of play, and that was all they needed to coast to victory. And you can see the throng of fans from Utsunomiya Brex that have traveled here and are at the Adastria Mito Arena to cheer on their squad. As is customary, we are now going to have Ibaraki Robots talking to their fans and thanking them once again for all their support. In a little bit, we're going to hear from winning coach Ryuzo Anzai and also some of our players from Brex. As we mentioned, not a very good start from their standpoint, but it's early in the season. Last year, they finished with a 49-win, 11-loss slate. And right now, they're at 2-3. That's Coach Richard Glesman gets ready to address the crowd here, but for TV purposes, for our broadcast, we are going to have Coach Anzai of the winning squad. And a lot of heroes for Utsunomiya. Josh Scott and Isaac Fotu, the top scorers for their squad.
First of all, thank you.
Here's
for filling
Coach
the place
Richard
up
first.
for our first game. That really means a lot to the Robots program.
はい、まずはじめに今日会場いっぱいに埋め尽くしてくださり、お越しいただきありがとうございます。
I'm disappointed with the results. Again, our team has a long way to go. We're going to keep fighting, and we're just focused on getting better every day. So it's the coach's job, the player's job, to do everything we can. So each time you see the Robots this season, we're getting better. So hopefully tomorrow night you'll see us and you'll see one day of an improvement.
はい、本日の結果は非常に残念ではあるんですけども、残念です。まだまだ自分たちは長い道のりが待っています。戦い続けることを皆さんにお約束します。はい、で、
ありがとうございました。
コーチ、プレイヤーで成長し続けて、皆さんがお越しいただいて見ていただくことに成長できる姿をお見せしたいと思います。
ありがとうございました。リチャード・グレスマンヘッドコーチに大きな拍手をお送りください。それでは本日の MIP の発表です。本日の MIP は21番エリック・ジェイコブセン選手です。
はい、安西コーチです。堀川です。
はい。
And now what we've been waiting for, Coach Ryuzo Anzai,
どうも。
40-year-old coach of Brex, as they come up with their second victory.
ディフェンスからねしっかり入るっていうところが強度高くできたのが勝因かなと思うんですけど、そこからバランスよくオフェンスも前半特にインサイドで後半はもうちょっとピックの方も使いながらバランスよく攻めれたんじゃないかなと思います。
1クォーターあれはもうすべてこのゲームを決めるようなプレーだったのかなとは思ってるんですけれども、そこからもう1試合通してディフェンスの強度も変わらずプレーしている。何かこう選手たちにかけた言葉だったり あるんでしょうか。
そうですね、ディフェンスからやっぱりトランジションで点数取るチームなんで、ずるずるこう下がったディフェンスをしないっていうのは練習からやってましたし、1クォーターの出だし、かなり茨城さんの方がこうスピードが速くて、なかなかこう捉えきれなかったんですけど、途中からしっかり強度高くできて、やれたんじゃないかなと思います。
選手が新しくこう主力選手が抜けて入ってきて、なかなかこうチームケミストリー。
Coach Anzai stresses the fact that first and foremost, he told his team that they had to play hard defense. That's exactly what they did. They shut down Ibaraki, and then the offense just flowed.
そうですね、練習も重ねながら試合も重ね
And
な
you
が
could see
ら
that
だんだん
they held Ibaraki down to 11 points in the first
チ
quarter.
ームとして目指す部分と個人個人の特徴みたいな部分を全員でシェア
And
で
then
きてきたと思うんで、
you reminded them that
本当
they
に
had
ね
to keep their
いいゲームして
intensity. That's what they
ファンの皆
did.
さんに喜んでもらえるようなゲー
And
ム
all
をまた
throughout,
明
you
日や
can
りたいなと
see
思います。
they continued to
はい、ありがとうご
build
ざいます。
and build and build on that lead. It was 43-26 after 2 quarters. It became 71-43 after 3. And then from there, they let off a little bit. Now let's see who of the players we're going to listen to from Brex. Well, you know, the Brex have a huge following. And with the noise that their Brex fans were making here inside Adastria Mito Arena, you would have thought this was a home game. They snapped up a lot of the tickets and they made sure to come over here. As Ibaraki thanking their fans for coming over. And here we have Josh Scott.
まずはお疲れ様です。おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
今日のゲーム振り返ってみていかがですか。
How do you feel over today's game?
Happy we won. You know, I thought we really improved this week in practice, and I think we saw some of those things come out today. Thought we played really smart. And yeah, just happy to get a win on the road.
まずしっかり勝てたということが嬉しいということと、今週1週間練習の中でやってきたことがしっかりコート上でも出せたと思うので、そういった場面で、チームとしてしっかり成長できたというところが良かったかなと思います。
個人としてダブルダブルの活躍ですけれども、本当にインサイドを支配している印象を受けたんですが、いかがですか。
You know, I thought that, you know, Isaac played really dominant today, and I thought our guards really helped us put us in places to, you know, really succeed. So a lot of that's our guards. But yeah, we had a game plan, and I think we executed it today.
アイザック・フォーティー選手が今日はインサイドでかなりインパクトを与えたと思いますが、ガードたちの選手たちも、自分たちがいい形で、得点につなげられるように、プレーを作ってくれたと思うので、本当チームとして、すごくいいプレーができたかなと思います。
新しい選手が合流をしてまだまだチームケミストリーができていない状況だとは思うんですけれども、選手同士でどういったコミュニケーションを取ってますでしょうか。
I mean, we're just taking it day by day. You know, it is a new team. We have new players for this season, so you know, we're just trying to improve, whether it be off the court relationships or on the court, getting to know one another. So, you know, it's just, you know, about learning each other. And I think day by day, we're really, really locked in. So I'm really optimistic and happy about where we're headed.
その辺はやっぱり時間のかかることだと思うので、しっかり一日一日、オンコートの練習から、オフコートの部分でもしっかりお互いにコミュニケーションを取りながらお互いをしっかり今学んでいっているような状況ですけれども、とてもいい形で、ここまで来れていると思うので、これからも引き続き、しっかり成長していけるように頑張っていきたいなと思います。
最後に宇都宮からたくさんファンも来てくださってます。見てる方も応援してくれている方もたくさんいます。一言お願いします。
You know, thank you for all the fans that showed up here today. You know, I wish I could say I was surprised by the great support we had here, but I wasn't. They're great every day. For those watching from home, we really appreciate you. We feel the love here, even, you know, when we're away.
本当にこのアウェーの場所でも本当にたくさんの宇都宮のファンの方が駆けつけてくれて本当にありがたく思っていますし、オンライン上だったり、画面上から応援してくださっている皆さんもたくさんいらっしゃると思うので、皆さんの応援本当にありがたく思っています。ありがとうございます。
明日もゲーム頑張ってください。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。
One of the heroes here, Josh Scott, with a tremendous game here for his squad, leading his team to a victory here. He had a game-high 12 rebounds, 21 points, but leading the scoring was Isaac Fotu, who had 26. Rounding out the top scorers for his squad, it was Scott, Fotu, and Takeuchi with 10 points. As we bring you back to some of the highlights here. First basket, courtesy of team captain Hirao. That gave them a 3-0 advantage, and then from there, they didn't have too much to cheer about. Nice look inside. Fotu off the pass from Hiyajima. They look for Jacobson. Jacobson, when he's down low, you can really just book it automatically. Nice look inside, and they're swinging that around. Is that shake, bake, and fall away there from Feeler. That was his first basket, and actually his only basket in the first half of play. He would finish with 9 points though, as they keep going right to him. He waits for the double. The defense reacts, and they get Josh Scott an easy slam there. First quarter ended in favor of Brex, 21-11. And they were off and running. Look at this. Takeuchi, the big man, the veteran, leading the break. He's 36 years old, but when you stand at 6'9", it's still difficult to stop you. Steal. There were a lot of turnovers. And the Utsunomiya Brex took advantage. We'll show you the numbers as far as the turnovers a little bit later on, but just too many. Open three for Tapscott. That's what he needs to do. Look for his shot a whole lot more. Steal here from Endo. And he finds the veteran, Yuta Tabuse. Tabuse came in the last 3 minutes of the first half. And the first half would end with Brex on top, 43-26. Here in the third. Quick three by Keita Tsurumaki. Well, the fans thought that their team was going to come up with some sort of a rally, but off that poor pass, steal by Isaac Fotu, and he went all the way. Here's Chahales, looks inside. That's what they should have done, a little bit more, finding Jacobson. Jacobson would eventually foul out. Trasolini. Quick move, and he's going to get fouled there by Isaac Fotu. That's what Chase can do. Knock it down from the outside. Third quarter would end with Brex comfortably on top, 71-43. Quick two there from Kohei. And here's the youngster, getting his first basket here. That's Hirohide Araya. They try to get him involved. They also try to get Brandon Jawato involved. Tapscott swings it out. Will get it back. It will knock down that three. He's a sweet shooter. He just needs to be a little bit more aggressive. Nice basket there from the corner. They started to find their range from three-point distance, but it was a little bit too late there for Kohei and company. As Utsunomiya Brex will pick up their second win here this season, winning this one 88-66. As we show you the numbers, and no surprise that Brex shot a whole lot better, 62% as compared to 46% from two. They shot more, well, a lot less poorly. As you can see here, free throws, 16 out of 22, 10 out of 14. Not much of a difference. These are the big numbers. Look at that, 17 and 5. Those were turnovers. And then the 24-56, that was a really big story there once again. Those are the points in the paint. Well, especially when a B2 squad comes up to B1, a lot of times this can happen. And a while ago, you heard Coach Richard Glessman say, our point and our strategy here this season is every game, we just need to get better. So he told the fans, tomorrow when we take onto the court and face Utsunomiya once again, we're looking to come up with a better showing. And as long as we improve day by day, as far as they're concerned, they did their job. But for Brex, they're looking at bigger things. They're looking for a title here. That's why they revamped their roster. They got rid of Jeff Gibbs, LJ Peak. The only holdover was Josh Scott, as they brought in Brandon Jawato, Chase Feeler, and Isaac Fotu. Here you have the leading scorers. 18 points there. To lead the charge was Tapscott. 9 points there for Trasolini and 5 there from Hirao. For the winners, 26 points for Fotu, 12 points for Josh Scott. Actually, those are rebounds. 12 rebounds and 6 assists here for Hironoki Watanabe. So those are the scoring leaders, the rebounding leaders, and the assist leaders. So Hirao came up with 5 assists. Hirao actually had 6 points in the ball game. Usually we show you the numbers of the leading scorers first. And then we have the leading scorer, leading rebounder, and leading assist man. Let's see if we're going to update you also on the head-to-head that we had. It was supposed to be Jacobson up against Josh Scott. And there it is. You can see the time that they were on the floor, just about the same. Josh Scott scoring 25, 17 points here for Jacobson as he fouled out in a losing effort for his squad. Let's see what transpires here tomorrow when these two teams face off once again here in the B-League. Unfortunately for Ibaraki Robots, they are going to fall to 0-5 early in the season, looking for that elusive first win. Or the newly promoted squad from B2. Once again, our final score in this one, 88-66. Utsunomiya Brex picks up win number 2 here this season. That does it here for our coverage. In behalf of everybody from the B-League, Anthony Suntay saying thanks for joining us. Till tomorrow, take care. Have a great afternoon. God bless.